Frequent and abundant alcoholism has been a persisting issue in the Caribbean. While not inherently unhealthy, prolonged and excessive intake of this substance has contributed to our culture of violence and the poor health conditions of individuals on island. The argument has been made that alcohol is often used as a coping mechanism for those looking to escape the harsh realities of life, and Dr. James Fletcher, Managing Director of Soloricon, sheds a light on the negative reality this lifestyle has created.
Is alcohol being used as a coping mechanism by people that, and if it is, then it tells you something about where we are as a society, because the number of people drinking alcohol all day long, number of people drinking strong alcohol is white rum, and if that is what is causing them to cope, it means that there's a numbing that is taking place where these people are now being disconnected from the society. They're no longer productive. So we have to look into that. If that's the case, verify that it is the case. And if it is, how do we cause these people to be more productive members of our society? Because there are people who are now no longer productive because their minds are so numbed by constant alcohol use.
Dr. Fletcher states that the reason behind this culture of alcohol should be uncovered, and our government should take steps to remedying the issue.
Alcohol is not just something that goes into your body, gives you a high, makes you feel good, makes you forget all your problems, and then you wake up the next day and you're cool. Alcohol is something that you take it in, your liver now starts being affected. You now start having serious health issues that will cause you now to be a burden on someone else, or to use up whatever money that you have, whatever little money that you have, to deal with all of those health issues that have been caused by alcohol. So how do we deal with that? If it is a coping mechanism, how do we give people better coping mechanisms? And how do we deal with the issues that are causing them to be depressed, that are causing them to feel so frustrated or so anxious? We can't just allow these things to happen, because that's an individual that could otherwise be a productive member of our society.
In addition, the director believes that individuals dependent on alcohol abuse should not be left by the wayside of society, as everyone has potential to be productive.
Boy, that man drinking white rum, but hey, I can't do anything about that. No, we have to look at every member of our society as a potentially productive member of our society, and particularly more so because, as I said, everybody in St. Lucia is connected by maybe one or two people. I've never met you before, but I can probably make one or two calls and find out who you are, because you are related to somebody who's related to somebody else who's related to me, or a partner of mine. You might be their son or their nephew or something. That's how we are in St. Lucia. So we have to rekindle that, and that spirit of community and oneness that really should define who we are as St. Lucians. We have to bring that back, because right now we're just 180,000 people doing things differently, so that we can only make sure that we check in for ourselves and we're not checking for those around us.
Through the use of tools such as education, unity, and community spirit, Dr. Fletcher believes that this is the only means for St. Lucia to shift away from the pervasive alcoholic culture. For Choice News Now, this is Obi Offer reporting.